So I've always been really big about just trying new things and dabbling in like everything that is music. I did DJing. I went to school for audio engineering, even dabbling into like myself as an artist and singing and rapping and writing songs. It's just one of those things where it's just a way that you express yourself, and you don't want to limit that. You don't want to tell yourself, this is all I'm gonna do and this is the only thing that I know how to do, so this is it. Like, I don't believe in that. I think that if you're curious and there's something that ignites this like energy in you that you just want to create and you want to do different things, like just go for it. Like, you shouldn't have to limit yourself and put yourself in a box. Now, that being said, it's made this journey very, very long because I never settled into one thing and one lane. And my journey in experimenting and finding where I feel I belong in this whole industry and music, it's confused a lot of people. A lot of people that know me since forever ago, like being a producer and then a mix engineer and then doing my own songs. Moving to California, in that chapter of my life, I picked up a camera and I started, going into that and being creative, doing photography and videography and things that just light you up, like you just experiment and try new things and get out of that box. That was probably a really long rant about all that, but I just wanted to get on here real quick and talk about where I'm going with everything now. So my single Mírame is out now, and this is another one of those things where I wanted to try something new and something different. So this song is all in Spanish, and which was a huge challenge for me because lyrics in Spanish are if you're not very fluent in the language, and like all these words that just depending on what country you're from, Latin America is just like everybody has different slang, and I try to keep it as simple as possible. There's a lot of new things happening in my life where I can fully express myself in music and not feel like it's my golden ticket out. I can actually make music without trying to strategize shit and trying to like make things a certain way just because that's what's popular right now or that's what's hitting. Or another huge setback for a lot of people, including myself, is you have your friends and family and people that are constantly trying to put in their input because they see this potential in you and they want you to do a certain thing. Like you make a certain song or you make a certain style of music and they try to push you into a direction of what they like and what they enjoy listening to because they want to be, I don't know if it's like a sense of like wanting to feel a part of it, and it's okay to go there and try it out and see what happens. One of those things that you're stuck in because you want that approval and you want people to like, I'm gonna make this kind of song because my friends love this kind of music. It's not a road that you want to go down on. For me, it was mainly, I feel like, lack of confidence. You're when you're experimenting and you're trying new things, a huge thing nowadays is if you don't get the follows and you don't have the like, you're not making money off your music, you start, those doubts and those thoughts start flowing in your head, and then you start listening to your buddies and you're like, oh, well, maybe it's because I'm trying something totally fucking different that's not well known. It's not something that people enjoy or is popular right now. But if it's something that's honest, it's true, and it's coming from you, and it's coming from a place where you're expressing yourself, and it's something that you truly feel, people will resonate to that. And that's what I've noticed with a lot of my new music nowadays is I'm not trying to structure things a certain way. I just go. I turn on my computer, I turn on my keyboard, and I turn everything on. I just start enjoying it. I just go through sounds, I go through samples, and I start, creating melodies, and I'll play the piano, I'll play some chord progressions, and you just vibe, and you have a good time, and then something just happens. The crazy thing is later on, you listen to those songs and you're just like, fuck, I made this, like, that's crazy. Like, how did I do that? I'm at a place in my life now where I feel like I'm confident in my skills, and, people can say what they want to say, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. To me, this is like my, it's cliche to say, but it's like my therapy. having a shitty ass day, or my thoughts are going out of control and I'm like thinking of all this bullshit that's happening in the world and like all this stuff, when I'm here, like it's like gone, like none of that really matters, and you kind of clear your head, and you know, and it's different things for a lot of people. For me, it's just so happens to be music. People write books, some people draw, some people do video, some people do photography. I've been recently like feeling more blessed, you know, being in these avenues of, it's not about the money, it's about expressing yourself in a way that's not violent. I guess, I don't know, some people are just very angry, and it's because they have no outlets. They have, I feel, that's my personal opinion, but it's like they don't have something to release that, you know, like we have to just embrace that stuff and just do it because it's good for us, not because it's something that we have to do. You know, you never want to force creativity, and you never want to force anything in your life that just doesn't feel right. So yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and kind of give you guys a little rundown of my life and what's going on, what's to come. I'm definitely going to be putting out a lot more content, a lot more videos like this, a lot more of everything. So yeah, that being said, I hope you guys are having a dope ass day, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for watching this video and listening to me rant on about my life. If you made it to the end, if you made it this far, I appreciate you.